Do you think they deserve to die, mister? Answer the question.
Carly, don't answer that question.
Die?
Yes, they deserve to die, and I hope they burn in hell.
It's my time. It's our time.
And that's one thing though, like, I feel like swag stealing should just be left. You know what I mean? It's a new year.
Be yourself.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? 2019, embrace
Hey, what
yourself.
if yourself is trash?
No swag stealing.
Like, what if yourself isn't as cool as everyone else's?
Then that's a personal problem.
I mean, it's up to
It's
you.
really just a personal
It's up to
problem.
you because you can make yourself cool.
No, I'm trying to be cool like Hove, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get cool
Yeah,
like
like-
home.
But
What do you mean get cool like Hove?
You better start selling bricks.
Start selling bricks. You can't just tell me to start selling bricks, bro.
You want to be like Hove?
That's how he started.
Yeah, that's shit. I can't just say just be a rapper. Cause yo, that's,
Oh my god, I can't even. I don't know where this. I don't know. I just don't know. It's amazing that we've gotten to 73 episodes of this. This nigga just told me to start selling bricks. And Jay backed him up like it was just really good advice. Like I was missing the key to life. See what I did?
The keys.
No,
he got the keys.
You might be.
He's the original. You know, he got the keys.
I got the keys.
Yeah.
Bro.
Man, Biggie did it. 50 did it. Like, man, it seemed like everybody else was getting on.
Yeah, man.
Why not?
Do you really think that all of them people were really selling bricks?
No.
No.
You know, I don't think half of these people are actually cooking in the kitchen.
They probably don't even
I know
how-
Gucci Mane.
They don't even know what makes it.
I know Gucci Mane, and I know T.I. was in the kitchen.
Hey, Gucci, shout out to Gucci because Gucci's the only rapper to ever have like the confirmed body. Like we can't say nothing about it. He has a confirmed body.
That is true.
Gucci
Mane, yeah.
I don't remember
He
that.
murdered somebody because back when him and Jeezy were beefing.
When Jeezy set out a
He
hit.
he put out a hit on Gucci's chain, so somebody went to kill Gucci.
At
Some
his
girl,
house.
some girl. He brought some girl to the crib, and her brothers came, and then he's sitting there shooting. He killed one of the dudes, hits like 2 other people, and then he called it in. Like, yeah, no, these niggas tried to kill me.
Oh, yeah.
Or I don't think he called it in. That's not how that
I don't
story.
think he called it in.
That's not how that story goes.
He got off.
But yeah,
on it.
he got off because they was
was
in
a
his house
self-defense.
trying to kill him.
Yep, definitely
Yeah.
self-defense.
Yeah.
But self-defense, you can get out.
You have to look that one up. You know what happened
What?
with Gucci.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind. Thanks. Anyway,
Oh, shit.
speaking of Southern rappers, Lil Wayne, you guys see that Lil Wayne video?
Yeah, that video was.
Wow.
It's crazy.
The thing about this video is you can take this a lot of different ways, so I'm very, very interested. One of y'all went Waterfall.
Oh
my
God.
man, please break down the video for us real quick. Tell us what happened.
So Wayne is in the video. Like he's probably this is old. This is old.
It's definitely an old video.
It's an old clip. He's
Because Lil Twist is in it. And when's the last time anybody saw Twist?
I'm sure he's all leaned out.
You know what's fire is I tell Ryan to break down the topic and then I fucking start talking as soon as I ask him to do it. But yeah, can you tell us?
I'm sure he's like leaned out or whatever. He's just talking shit, and then he's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do it like how baby did me. He's like shit.
He say, I'm gonna do you like baby did.
Yeah, I'm gonna do you like baby did me. He's talking about like he got his dick sucked when I was 11, and I loved it.
He said he got raped when he was 11.
He got raped when he was 11. Like he was like, I was gonna press no charges. he was really like proud of it. It seemed like
You guys are really, really bad at this. Okay, so Lil
Yeah,
Wayne's
I'm
on
terrible with it.
Lil Wayne's on a tour bus. Or no, he's in the studio. He's in the studio. There's like 12, 13 people there. Lil Twist is in the middle of this. It's Lil Twist and Lil Wayne having a conversation.
Yeah, you hear Nicki in the background.
And he's like, how old are you? He's like 15. He's like, you ain't got no pussy? Boy, I got my first piece of pussy when I was 11. Me and baby, we was in the room. It was everybody else just like them. And they they told some bitch shit like, hey, go suck Lil Wayne dick. You a good little dick sucker. Go suck Lil Wayne little dick over there.
Yeah.
And that bitch raped me, and I love every second of my whatever. I don't know why I went to Terrence Howard. I don't know why I went to Terrence Howard at the end. But man, it started off. You know, I was trying, bro. I'm trying, bro. You know, we out here, man. I'm out here doing it for the YouTube, for the people, bro.
This is Lil Wayne impression right there.
Hey, thank you, Waterfall. I appreciate that. No one understood that I was doing a Lil Wayne impression. We were talking about fucking Lil Wayne. No, but yeah, so now talk about it. Jay, I know Jay has shit to say. Jay, please.
No, when he first said it, like, you have to really catch him say, the girl come over and come suck his dick. Because at first it sounded like he in a room with just 17 niggas and they just raped his ass. So I'm like, did I hear that shit right? I had to go back and re-listen to it.
Oh, shit.
Because you know how they always used to crack a joke about baby fucking Lil Wayne or whatever. So.
Baby definitely. Never mind.
Well, yeah, that's a whole nother subject though.
That's crazy. Man.
But I don't know. It's like it's kind of disturbing. 11, like 11 is a very young age.
Jay's out here being irresponsible.
That's a terribly young age.
Man, and then I don't know. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's just been so much in the news about rape and all these allegations. It's like when you start thinking about it, like. How old was the person?
Especially like with the
it's a very big problem in the black community that we have to address because one, there's the no snitching thing. So it's just like when if a kid is in a position like this and they don't know what to do, everyone is telling them, well, you can't snitch, you can't tell the cops. So now what? And what? Like this is the thing. If you were a little boy and you got raped, I'm sure that'd be really, really hard to tell people.
It would.
Especially if it's like by a dude.
Yeah.
Hey,
like,
because me and my friends, we used to always joke around in high school. It's like, if you're a dude or you got raped by a dude, you didn't get raped, you lost a fight. But like, no, like, it's serious. Like, you can't, like, obviously, like, but I'm sure, like, I mean, no one's ever raped me, but, like, if a dude raped me, like, I'm not sure I'm telling anybody, bro. Hey, that was going to the grave, bro. You got away with the rape. Like, you got away with that shit.
You got away with that shit.
Yeah, but like that's a problem. That's a problem.
But that's only if it only happened once. Like, if it's only,
what?
Like,
wait, what? Why would I get multiple rapes?
Because
this is a nasty subject.
Most people get raped.
Most rapers.
No,
holy shit. Well, hey, Jay, this is our YouTube section.
You actually right.
Yeah,
so let me make sure let me make sure I say this correctly. Most people that encounter being raped, the victims, is normally by somebody that's like it's like a family member or somebody that a family member actually molestation. Yeah. It normally happens with somebody like who brings somebody else inside the home that's like unusual, or it be like an older relative or something like that. Like, so
no, I'm talking about what the joke was a grown man and a grown man. It's not a little boy.
Okay, I don't know. I'm so disturbed by all of it.
I'm not even gonna say shit, bro. Hey, hit him with the Malcolm X temple tap, bro. I got you, man.
I'm trying to say
hey, we out here, bro.
It's just all like it's a touchy subject. Nobody ever
get it? Cause like touchy.
Yeah. I got it.
Hey, I swear to God,
I'm so bad.
No. See, the thing is I'm really trying to get all the jokes out because once we get to the grander topic, there's no jokes to be made. There's really no jokes. I can make jokes on the Lil Wayne shit. There's no jokes to be made when we get where we're going.
I get what
so I'm gonna have my
saying.
fun now. You know what I'm saying? Temple tap, bro.
Temple tap.
Hey, bro, that's the double T, bro. Hey, TTs. You know what I'm saying? No.
This dude is.
Hey, I'm on with today, man.
He really is, and it's like it's good to try to get some good laughs off.
Hey, because this is a nasty episode.
I'm gonna try to.
Oh man.
Oh shit. Let me write this shit down before I forget. No, continue.
No, it's just like, okay, so back to the Lil Wayne shit. Okay, for boys, you know, we always say shit, get yours. So he got his, 11 years old, kind of, you know, because he was in the industry, I could understand. But like 12, 13, but I don't know. I knew people who lost their virginity at 10 and 11. Like growing up, like that just happened. Like it was natural. So I don't know. I don't really know too many people
The thing is that we can't naturalize that. We can't make that.
I'm
like,
saying,
we can't make that standard. And then on top of that, let's be real here, man.
You don't want to.
Niggas be lying.
Son?
Can we acknowledge the fact that niggas be lying, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when you're bragging.
You know, growing up, you know, so many of your homies.
Bro,
up
I
there
remember-
When you're bragging,
I remember being in
there's
sixth.
definitely a stretch through.
I vividly remember being in 6th grade, and this nigga was talking about how he lost his virginity, and then 2 weeks later, I was like, "Hell yeah, I was fucking this bitch the other day." I remember in 6th grade doing that.
Wait, you were fucking in 6th grade?
No, I wasn't fucking in 6th grade. There was just one kid in my class
Oh,
who said that shit, and then 2 weeks later, I was like, "Nah, fuck that shit. I was fucking due." And then in 7th grade, we changed schools, and the people were like, "Hey, Brian, I thought you said you was fucking," and I was like, "I didn't think this far. I was in 6th grade at the time, and I hadn't planned."
Oh, so you lied on your dick.
Yeah,
he
6th grade. Yeah,
He
definitely.
definitely lied on his dick.
Damn, did you just die? Holy shit, that's crazy. Yeah, no, I lied on my dick in 6th grade. I'm sorry, you guys. Like, whoa.
Never lied
Whoa.
on that
Hey,
dick.
how long does it take for you to be forgiven of your transgressions?
Never.
You never lie on the dick.
That was a really bad segue. I didn't mean it as a segue. I was
Pause.
talking about my. Ooh, you guys got lit up.
He did.
You gotta go to sleep after that.
You have to.
He just dumped
He
He just
passed
dumped
out.
on you, son.
Oh, he
Yeah,
did
bro.
it.
Bro, he fuck yeah. That's what I just. I hate y'all niggas so much, man.
No, because I didn't catch it at the beginning. Like, I'm sorry. Look, we recording a YouTube video.
I
but
know, we're watching some
basketball
shit that
game.
y'all can't see. And it really boggles my mind how we've gotten to 73 fucking episodes and we can't stay on the topic and we can't fucking acknowledge what we have going on. But thank you for whoever, thank you for whoever you are who continues to listen and continues to watch and supports and continues to tell a friend and tell a friend.
That's
to
what
fucking-
I'm supposed to say it.
Yeah?
Yeah, but it's all
Say it right now.
Nah,
I
can't
guarantee
say
you can't say
it.
it.
You know I can't.
Alright.
But back to the topic.
Nope, we're done. Let's fucking do it. Let's do it right
I'm
now.
ready.
Let's do it right now, man.
Man.
Hey, man, this might be the only time that I take my fucking do-rag off on this podcast because this man, R. Kelly, has worn a lot of do-rags in his day. And I do not want to be associated with anything R. Kelly. Shit.
Come on with it.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you know how we're gonna do this?
Hey, normally I always stop Rihanna, tell him don't be disrespecting R. Kelly like that. But I'm finna let him roll.
You know, hey, you know what's crazy? So Jay, what part are you on?
I didn't watch all of it.
You watched more? I haven't seen the last. So I've seen 1 through 5. Right, what part are you on?
I've only seen the first one, Aaliyah.
You saw the second one too.
Oh, okay.
If you said you saw the Aaliyah one, you saw the second one because the second one's all about Aaliyah.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because you didn't see the one that we watched.
yeah, no, I was watching that one.
Yeah, that's the one that you watched beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so you only saw the first one.
Yeah.
Have you seen any of that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. How much of that shit have you seen?
Like,
The first four.
4.
Yeah.
Yo,
The first one.
R. Kelly, you
Alright,
one
so-
fucking nasty ass
Yeah.
motherfucker,
So
man.
time out. It's all good. I'm about to open it up. I really want to know where to start because how long on this podcast have I been saying like everybody knows what R. Kelly's been doing? It's been vastly common knowledge. So it's like, where do we start? Where do we start? Do we start the documentary? Do we I don't know how to even open this shit up.
Okay. Well, let me start.
Because we should. Hey, wait, one second. Because this is fire. This is fire, and I didn't plan this. I promise.
Oh my God.
I don't know how to open this shit up because we should have closed the book on R. Kelly long ago.
Here he goes. Okay.
Hey, bro, that was nice. That was nice, bro.
Like, I really can't take him
Bro.
because I'm so used to him talking shit about R. Kelly. And normally I'll just be like, I'll sit back and not argue with him.
Man.
But he really right. Like, I really give it to him.
Hey,
Like,
that's the goal, bro. I'm here to feed the medicine through the candy. Like, I'm here joking around, but I really be saying shit. I really be dead ass serious. I just surround it with jokes. I'm here to feed the medicine through the candy. That's the gift that God has bestowed upon me, bro. I can say shit that's serious in a way that is easily digestible.
okay, they want to hear the story.
I believe I can. No, I can't even sing that shit no more.
Man, I don't even want that.
Bro, I believe I can walk on the ground, nigga.
Okay, let's start with the music. At the end of the day,
No, Jay, I don't think that you want to start on this hill.
no.
I don't think that this is where you want to start.
Okay.
Don't start defending him. You
No,
have to
no,
you have
no.
to talk shit. This is what you do. This is what you
We
do.
gonna talk shit,
Okay.
but I just want to see if
You just
y'all
carted him off.
in agreement with me. So with his
Music's
music,
obviously good, Jay. Everyone knows the man makes incredible music, bro.
so
That's not what we're talking about right now. We are talking about this nigga's a sick, nasty fuck. Can we sit and talk about that?
Yeah,
Don't bring
come
up no
on,
music.
come
No,
on.
hey Jay, no. Tell me how great his music is. Please tell me how great his music
No, I
is.
wasn't gonna ask how great his music
What?
is,
What were you
but
gonna
I
say?
was gonna ask, do you feel as though his music is gonna change the whole dynamic of how people listen to him now?
What?
Like,
I mean, it's in the music. If that's what you're asking, you can hear it in the music. He's been talking about that shit in the music. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what question you're asking. To be honest.
like, will we be able to? Will society be able to go on without R. Kelly music?
All right,
No.
will,
Like, if you
will I play his music?
Yeah.
I'm good. I'm good on his music. I haven't listened to R. Kelly in a while.
It ain't the thing about you playing it. It's just listening to it.
No, playing it is what gives him the fucking streams.
Yeah.
I could open up my fucking. Hey, you have me added on Apple Music?
No.
No. I was gonna say because you can open up my playlist right now. I have a fucking entire R&B playlist that for some reason is my most downloaded playlist, like by like hundreds. Like more people have downloaded that than any of my other playlists for some reason. And I don't even want people listening to my music, but Apple won't let me stop that shit for some reason. So fuck you, Apple.
Yeah, that's why.
And I have not one R. Kelly song.
That's why I don't want you to be my friend.
It's there's not one R. Kelly song. It's a lot of Music Soul Child. It's a lot of fucking Jill Scott, Anthony Hamilton. What else is on there, bro? I got some Neo on that bitch. Trey Songz, but like there's no R. Kelly. I've been done with R. Kelly, and it's a little easier for me to say, for us to say, because we're younger than you, but I can still acknowledge the greatness.
Yeah.
That motherfucker can sing his ass off.
Like,
but I really want to get into the fact that he's nasty, because that's the important part.
Okay, so
Is because we let this shit overshadow. Just because you're good at something does not mean that you can't be held accountable for your shit.
Yeah.
You think I can make it live?
oh, you actually did.
Live, always, baby.
Yo, he definitely did OJ this shit.
Yeah, he
Like,
definitely.
I OJ'd this shit. This nigga doesn't know shit about no sports. He said, I killed it.
I'm not talking
I
about
killed
you.
it.
I'm talking about R. Kelly.
I Kelly OJ.
Oh.
What?
I don't.
No, wait, hey, actually, let's talk about it. Let's
This
talk
crazy ass shit he got on.
Okay, let's start with, this has been going on with R. Kelly since he was like, really like 20.
Since Aaliyah.
Before
that.
So the
that.
documentary
So he
started.
had to
The
be like
documentary
24,
has started on
25.
Lifetime called "Surviving R. Kelly." It is coming on Thursdays at 8 p.m. Central. That shit is all on demand now. If you haven't seen it, mad spoiler alerts, and we're sorry. Please get all your kids out of the room because this is about to get nice. Actually, your kids shouldn't have been listening to this podcast anyway, so we're good.
Thanks.
It starts off talking about how sympathetic everybody is for R. Kelly and how great he is at making music. Like the bullshit that we just did, that doesn't matter because we all know this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
But you have to ease your way into the bullshit.
It talks into
I mean,
like,
I do understand that because the thing is the intro. The funny part about it is none of this is funny, but the funny part about it is the intro is like super disgusting. So like it's like the intro is a bunch of women's testimonies chopped up, talking a bunch of shit, and then like they do that. And then they just go right into R. Kelly being good. And then, like, the second episode, like, you can tell, like, the intro works for every episode, like, 2 through 6. But the first episode, like they should have came with a different intro,
Sure.
because that shit was super
serious.
Like it's just like it when you hear and you see these women talk, like if you have a heart as a human being, that shit's nasty, bro.
It really is.
Like it's just like
you feel everything that they're saying.
Hey, and like you kind of want to just like pick up your phone and like not pay attention because it's really uncomfortable.
They got the like,
But it's just like,
but it's the
green
truth.
screen with the.
oh no, they have the full black background. Like you can't focus on shit else. Listen to what I'm saying right now. Hear these words. Like this guy that you guys thought was this great man is not shit, bro.
Now the part that really disturbs me overall, all the episodes, so many of his staff actually spoke
They
up
ate it in
about.
the bed.
Yeah, they spoke up about all the things that they had witnessed, but
Nobody did shit.
y'all did nothing. Most of y'all actually went out and seek more young girls for him.
That's crazy.
And that's what I don't get.
On one of the episodes.
I mean, I don't want to say I get it. I understand why they did it. They were getting very good money.
Yeah, they was.
They were thinking of themselves before that they were thinking. They were thinking of themselves before they were thinking of the health and the sanity of young black women.
So like
And that's the problem.
And see, I fault him for everything that he did, all the parts that he played. But I fault them too. Like they play a major part in all of
You
this.
fault who?
All his staff.
yeah, like
I just want to make sure.
he talks
I just
about
want
how,
to make
like,
sure we articulate
I
everything.
yes,
I just want to make sure we articulate everything.
I
I'm
know,
saying.
I definitely agree.
he talks about how like he was at the mall or whatever, and like some girl like
Yeah.
he was like, oh, there goes R. Kelly, and like he said what's up to her. He walked up to her, gave her a hug. She was like, oh, okay, that was kind of weird, but I love this dude, so I'm gonna take it anyways. And her friend's like, yo, that was R. Kelly type shit. And then like I guess one of his security guards came up. So yeah, like they were actually, it was R. Kelly sending them, but like it was them, like kind of like recruiting for him, and they did this consciously. They knew what they were doing. Like they were like, oh, we probably shouldn't even be doing this. This girl's like 12 years old. Talking about
exactly what they were doing.
Talking about, here's his number. He said, call him later, or you know what I mean. Come, he's making an album. He's making an album.
The entire thing is
so
fucking
come to the
sick.
studio.
It's
Like
fucking
that
nasty,
shit is like wow, bro. Like why?
So
Like
and
man.
see, this is the part that I try to explain to everybody. Now they're out, and he'll just send them to the mall by themselves sometimes too, and he'll just send them out to schools and everything else, and he'll pretty much just to go recruit girls for them. Now think about it like this: they'll go out, they'll go recruit, they'll bring them back. He's gonna do his pick and chooses. He's gonna pick which ones he want to mess with and which ones he don't. The rest of them, do you think they just sent them home? I know good and well them girls are still sitting right there, partying with them. And all the rest of them that wanted to tell on him probably was molesting the rest of those girls too. Because they all played a part. I'm sorry. All them young girls over there, somebody was doing somebody. They just not there for no reason.
I mean,
That's a hell of a hill to jump on. I'm not jumping on that ledge yet. I'm still sticking with R. Kelly right now.
It's like bro,
Obviously, everyone in his crew's sick and they're all nasty, but I'm still killing him right now.
Man,
I'm talking about how he used to just hang around the high school and shit, hang around with high school.
but I told y'all, I used to see him up in my high school. Parked outside, right across the street. Man, and it'd be him and his crew. So it's like everything that they were saying, like this is actually things that I personally witnessed. Like I remember stories that people that I knew that actually went out to his house and they used to go to the parties. They used to go to the gym where he used to hoop at, and like it's plenty stories out there.
Kelly's getting buckets?
Yeah, he
used to play. He used to play basketball.
Yeah, he could hoop his ass
How tall
off.
is R. Kelly?
I don't know, like maybe like 5'8", 5'9".
Do we need to pay you? You gotta Google some shit.
R. Kelly like
We need to pay you. You need to Google some shit. R. Kelly's 6'2".
He's there. I feel like he's like 6'6".
Maybe so.
R. Kelly at least like 6'1".
At least 6'1".
At
At least 6'1" is crazy. That's a nasty number.
Because they said in the video, she was like, yeah, this tall guy with glasses.
Yeah, no, he's tall. Fuck that
R.
shit.
Kelly
though.
is like one of them tallest singers out there.
Okay, so anyway, we really keep jumping all around this, and we don't get into it.
But man,
That's
So
because there's so much to it.
so
it's like, man, like bro.
actually that's what we do.
You're a
Can you
superstar.
Can you pull up a list of the name of all 6 episodes? Because the first one is called the Pied Piper. Yeah, I got you. The first one's called the Pied Piper of R&B. And one, if you don't know, the Pied Piper is someone who makes songs for kids and gets kids to follow him. And he's been calling himself the Pied Piper. And he's been singing that shit as a drop for however many years. Like, we've all known about this shit. Like, it's fucking sick and it's fucking nasty.
It's Joker
in this
leaving
episode,
the card.
yeah. And in that episode, what happens in that episode? There's a bunch of girls who all had dreams of like being in like the music industry, and all were at a young age and met R. Kelly when they were at a young age.
I just don't
And
know.
how he fucking came in and fucking manipulated them when they were young girls. That's pretty much first episode.
It's like, bro, like
That's pretty
first
much
of all,
first
like,
episode, bro.
So then,
how
The
is
second episode's the Aaliyah
so
episode.
second episode is called Hiding in Plain Sight. So it's pretty much like it's how he was known, how he was molesting these young girls, but he was hiding in plain sight. Like his relationship with Aaliyah. Aaliyah came on board with him at the age of 12. He had started molesting her, and they was having a secret relationship. And people, like, everybody always assumed that, you know, it was kind of strange, you know, this young girl with this older guy. They had such a close friendship, supposed to be friendship. They was the best of friends to the end of the world with the interview that they had did on MTV. I mean, VH1 or something like that.
and, but apparently they got married, and she was 15 at the time.
And,
Everyone knows this.
That's just crazy.
But see, everybody always knew that they had got married, but nobody actually knew what age she was.
Nigga, I said on the podcast 4 or 5 months ago that he married Aaliyah when she was 15.
I understand, but like you got to
Literally, there's audio documentation.
But
Everyone knew.
I had never knew her age. Her real
Nigga,
age.
I just
I
told
know
you.
you told me, but I never believed
I didn't
you
know.
because I just never knew. Like, and even then, like the documents, like okay, so they got married, and when they got married, like they forced the documentation on the marriage certificate.
Yeah, in your shitty ass city.
Just lied.
Yeah, in Maywood, you know, he put Maywood on the map. Oh well, like it is what it is. I'm from Maywood.
He was supposed to plug
Everybody
your
from
hood.
Maywood. Everybody from Maywood.
Maywood up
was
to no
like
good.
really was just
Maywood
like
up to no good.
okay, Maywood on the map. Fuck it, everybody know where Maywood is now. But like yeah, so they like so on the marriage certificate it said that she was 18, he was 27. He was really 27, but she was 15. And the only reason why they got married was because she was pregnant, and that was the only way to get her to get an abortion. Like he could sign off on her abortion in order.
Allegedly.
But her
Jay be making up shit.
once
Just
her
throwing
parents
it in there
out,
with facts.
whatever. Once her
Jay
parents
just be making shit up
That
and just
was-
throwing that shit in there with facts.
No, I actually read an article about this.
But like,
I read an
what was
article about
crazy
that through my ears in a barber shop once.
so
what was crazy is like
Um,
how they said that how when they were on tour and shit, how like some of the people on the bus were
They
like
was
messing
playing the
around.
game.
They're like messing around, opening the curtains on people who were sleeping on the bus, and the door flew open on the bus where Aaliyah and R. Kelly were at, and they were seen having sex, which is like fucking mind-boggling. Like,
yeah, definitely.
like, you know, this is like the new artist, the new young artist. I'm sure like everybody knew that you guys were kind of messing around, but this was like, this right here was
I
like the
fucked up
confirmation. This
That-
shit like
that-
just showed
that was the
everybody.
serious part.
How old would you be? And how old would you let Aaliyah be to fuck her?
Bro.
Cause she bad as fuck, bro.
Aaliyah was always bad,
Aaliyah
but
was bad.
he
That's
knew
in
one.
our age group,
Yo, dog.
Aaliyah was young.
That's in our age group.
Leah's not in my age group.
How old you is?
23.
She is in our age group, bro.
Bro, Leah died when she was what?
Nah, she
17?
She died 19.
19.
She died when she was 19?
Yeah.
I thought it was
Bro, the pictures of old Aaliyah, she still doesn't look grown.
Yeah, Aaliyah was older than me though. Like
Aaliyah
So
doesn't
she
look
be like
girl.
40.
at that time, like if Aaliyah was like 12 or 13, like I think I was like 8.
Don't pull
I
that.
did.
Hey,
7 or 8.
hey, real shit. Hey, time out. Hey, have you seen the tape?
The sex tape?
Yeah, man. You already
Yeah.
know.
She don't look like she 14. And the
No,
way
hey, you don't say anything for the rest of the episode, bro.
She
Don't
did
say
look like
anything,
she
bro.
was 14. I don't
maybe I
get
seen 2 different sex tapes.
You gonna get you gonna get you in trouble, and you gonna get us in trouble. Don't say anything anymore about R. Kelly. After that, you can talk. Don't talk anything else about underage girls because you're saying wild shit.
No, she definitely looked at 14.
I didn't. Have you seen the tape?
Yeah, I saw the tape.
Have you seen the tape, Brian?
No.
I haven't seen the tape either.
You
I was too
It's like
young.
3
I was too
different
young,
scenes.
and I'm not trying to watch it.
But you know something?
2
Like,
of them it did. The other one looked like a grown ass woman though. I ain't gonna fly.
nah, the other one, she was
I'm not
she
sure.
was
That's the
17.
crazy
Oh, okay.
ass thing,
You
though.
have to think about it. Like it was actually a long tape.
It's just fucking R.
'Cause
Kelly
it's
we
like
talking about.
3 different.
This is
bits
fucking
of
R.
it.
Kelly, bro.
But you got to
dude.
think about the tape.
They
That,
can't hear him, so you can't.
yeah, the alleged tape that they're talking about is when he first paid her. Like when he walked up to her, he walked up. Paying
Now that one she looked young as fuck.
Yeah. They walked up to her. They
Stop
paid.
talking like that.
I know. They walked up to her. He walked up to her. He paid her, and when he paid her, that's when she started performing oral on him, and it went from there. So yeah, like he ended up just standing over her and urinating. That shit was disgusting. But she looked like a little ass kid.
Yeah. It's like, bro, this is R. Kelly, the biggest R&B singer around that time. Bitches were just dropping their panties, throwing their bras on stage.
R. Kelly is probably the best R&B singer.
It's like the baddest
Yeah.
bitches are
R&B.
trying to fuck you. Why are you trying to go after these kids?
And that's
That's the thing. That's the thing.
The
That's the thing.
women.
Is as bad of a time for me to say it. I do, in a way, feel bad for R. Kelly because it is a sickness. It's not like he's like obviously he does want to fuck young girls, but he doesn't want to fuck young girls. I don't think. I think that there's a sickness in him that makes him want to fuck young girls, and that's unfortunate.
okay. So
Unfortunately, now I have to put you in jail forever because you want to fuck little kids, and there's nothing that we can do
the
about that.
disturbing part about
But
it
it's super
is-
sad, man. It's super sad. It's very
he said-
unfortunate. It's very unfortunate that people are born and they're fucked up, or along the way they get fucked up in a way that they want to have sex with children. That is very sad. And that's very unfortunate. But no, since that's happened, I gotta put you under the jail.
But see, what's disturbing to me is he was molested from the age of 7 to 12. So if he was molested from the age of 7 to 12, and then he decided to start molesting young girls at the age of 12 and older, like you should have known from what you had went through in your childhood.
Hurt people.
Yeah, and it's just I have zero respect for him now, like at all. Like as an artist, I always loved R. Kelly. Like R. Kelly was the man. Like R. Kelly was. You put R. Kelly songs on, music on, it was guaranteed penny drop. Like real talk, it set the mood. But now it's to the point where like you can't listen to any of his sexual songs without feeling some type of way. Especially like to even go back and listen to like Sex Me, like knowing that he was actually in the studio having sex with a 14-year-old in front of everybody in the studio.
Bro, that says that he fucked Aaliyah in front of his entire entourage, bro.
And the fact that Aaliyah's album was called Age Ain't Nothing But a Number. Like, oh
And when
my
you break
god,
that-
it just it just blows my mind how like this shit was like he was almost
It
saying
was
like,
an
hey,
blatant fight.
he was wearing a shirt and had a
This is
tattoo on
what
his head that
upsets me.
said, "I'm
This-
fucking
okay.
your 14-year-old daughter. I'm fucking your kids." And
Are we-
still nobody did shit
Do we
about
still
it
have more
because
to
the
say
music
about
was
R.
good.
Kelly?
Because the music
Because I have
was
more to
good.
say, but like I'm on some other shit.
We're talking about R.
I
Kelly.
mean, if y'all like, but I'm saying like, why now? Like, why is this enough? Why a fucking movie? Why a movie on Lifetime?
No.
Like that's my question. Like,
Yeah.
why now? Because we've always known. There was the court cases. There's a fucking videotape.
Because it's past 10 years.
We needed that.
It's beyond 10 years. Them non-disclosures don't even matter anymore. So all them women who didn't sign those non-disclosures, all his staff.
I asked the wrong question. No, continue.
Yeah, all his staff that have signed their non-disclosures, all of them, they're free to talk now. They're free to say whatever they want to say. And if Lifetime want to offer them a check for this documentary, what you think they're going to do? Just like they offered his brothers, and his brothers took it.
All right, this is my real question. I fucked up on the first question. Even though that is actually, I thought, a pretty good question. At what point does that fuck shit overtake the artist? Because what we saw happen with Bill Cosby, right? Yeah. Michael Jackson is at a point where it's kind of mixed, you know what I'm saying? Kanye is in the midst of, like I said before, I feel like Kanye is kind of doing this to himself now. Mm-hmm. So at what point do the scales...
Wait, Kanye is doing what to himself?
Right, right? And literally you said the same shit. Was this last week or the week before?
It was last week.
I said the same shit.
Yeah, like literally you asked me the same thing. Like, I don't know how you don't know what I mean.
It was like the last.
Yeah, it was a YouTube shit. But bro, like, at what point do the scales shift? At what point does Kanye's fuck shit as a human being overtake all of the good shit that he did as an artist? I'm very confused as to what you don't get about this fucking point.
I mean, you were talking about R. Kelly, and then you're like,
yeah, because
and then R. Kelly's doing this too. I'm like, wait,
because
Kanye's not raping kids. That's kind of
okay. I get you now. That makes sense. But at what point does the bad that you do, the bad that you've done as a person, take away the good that you've done as an artist? Is it instantly? Is it the first? Because in my mind, in theory, it should be the first kid that you touch.
I mean. It should be. It really should.
Yeah, but we always let the first kid pass.
Now they let plenty kids pass.
Yeah, I know, but for facts, we always let the first.
And
it's crazy.
And we need to give light. We need to shine light on those kids.
And see, the crazy part about it is,
you are loved.
I don't know why I'm laughing. And I'm laughing, to be honest, because I'm uncomfortable. And like, this is a really weird thing.
It's a weird time.
It's so weird. And like, when I get uncomfortable, I laugh.
Because listen, I mean, I'm sure we might have listeners who might have been touched and still hasn't said nothing about it.
But you want to know something? That's what I feel like.
We're the wrong people to talk about that.
I really and truly feel like this is why this came out when it did. We're at an era where this is still happening till this day. And I feel like our children, the children in this world, this youth, they need to be able to sit back and watch this documentary and be able to give us some feedback. Be able to go talk to your kids and be able to ask them questions. Because this is really what they need to, what parents need to know. Like, they need to know what's going on with their kids, because some people don't even know. Now, to be honest with you, the way I really feel about this topic is that these parents knew exactly what was going on, and they was allowing this shit to happen.
Jay. I should have cut you off when you said, to be honest. Don't be honest. Don't be honest. Say what's right. Another question, I don't think that all of the parents knew what was going on. Man. I think Jay, don't do this. Don't do this. Because either way it goes, even if the parents did know, it still doesn't make it right.
It doesn't make it right. But I'm saying these parents they're part of this too. Like, it's so
everyone who was an adult at the time, you're sick and you're fucking nasty. Period. Everyone who's above 18, everyone who's over 18 who was involved at that time, you're sick and you're nasty. I don't give a fuck I don't care where you are on the ladder, you're sick and you're nasty. Period.
Man, it's so disturbing because I couldn't imagine that actually happened to one of my family members. And I know plenty of people that have came to me and told me about them being molested as a child and their childhood. Like, and you really sit back and you really don't know what to say to them and how to fix the situation. And you get so angry about it. Like, and to sit back.
Bro, imagine how sick of a fuck you have to be to fucking prey on a little boy or a little girl.
Like, oh
And
my
then-
God.
Like, what do you get?
It's so crazy because, like, I mean, I was talking about this earlier with T and a couple homies, and it's like, yo, like, if the person who I'm trying to engage or have sex with or have like those kind of like do something sexual with, if they're not willing to do it, then I'm automatically
It doesn't
turned
work.
off.
It doesn't work.
My
Because,
dick isn't even hard. at
Maybe
all.
maybe I'm a cocky fuck, but like I really like maybe I'm like a arrogant asshole or whatever, but like I really need you to enjoy this for me to enjoy
Exactly.
this. Like if you're not enjoying, if it's not fun
But
for
see, y'all
you,
got to think about
if
it.
you're not-
We're talking about this
like,
is R. Kelly.
like,
though.
if you're-
This is somebody that they look to sexually anyway because of his music.
no, when you're that age, Jay, you're not even thinking about that shit like that, bro. I still listen to songs now, and I'm like, holy shit. I didn't hear that they were saying this at all. Bro, how many times have you heard me listen?
Yeah.
How many times have you
I
been with me?
this is it.
How many times have you been with me listening to music? And I'm like, wait, what the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
I listen to shit every time, and I hear shit differently every time I hear it. I feel like
you pick up on shit.
Yeah,
that's
I
like you watch
hear-
a movie or something like that
Yeah.
over again. And you're like, oh damn, that's
But see, back then, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Back in the day, sex was like known at a young age. Like it was.
yeah, but
it
this
was
is Jay. This is the
introduced.
thing.
Back in the day, it was like more harder.
This is another question that I kind of want to get into.
People weren't
This is
all
gonna be
tight.
this is gonna be the one that's gonna get y'all in trouble. Possibly all of us in trouble. At some point in reality, one person in America just said 18, right? The age of consent in Illinois, I looked this up,
It's
is 17. In Minnesota, it's 16, right?
You know, in Miami,
So-
it's 12.
That's crazy.
I mean,
Crazy.
Florida.
In Florida, that's crazy. So, to me, this begs me to ask, what age is the right age?
I feel
Like at what? Because they say your prefrontal cortex doesn't stop developing until you're 25 in men, and men it develops slower than women, right? So, I don't know, because to me, it's you can tell, like when I'm talking to a girl. And she's like young, like you can tell, like
the maturity.
Like, you can. It's like, man, fuck
It's
out
the
there.
dynamic of the conversation.
Yeah,
It's
like
you
the
mad,
things that you're saying, like the things that you're saying, like
you
they're
a
not-
youngin'.
Like you
Yeah.
be like, nah, you ain't even on my level.
You barely
Yeah,
sweating
exactly.
behind your ears.
Yeah, bro,
I
you don't
remember
have.
that old saying.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, no, that's crazy. Like,
hey, if
I
I
don't know.
can't
I
deal with a
feel-
girl unless she has at least 5 stretch
I
marks.
feel 18 is right.
Look,
Bro, your ass growing. You ain't
You gotta
growing
have
unless you do like
something.
5 stretch marks.
I feel 18.
You
is
gotta
right.
have a stab wound.
They asked R. Kelly, like, do you like teenagers? And he's like, for a
they
second.
say, what do you consider
Well,
a teenager?
Hey, no,
What do you consider teenager? What age? I was like, what the fuck?
No, because the funny part is they cut it before you saw the picture. It's like, no, because, 19, 18.
He was kind of like, well, he like
He
thought
said,
about it
if
for a
you,
second.
he said,
What do you
nah,
consider a
he said,
teenager?
now, if you saying illegal.
What state are we in?
Bro, it cuts to
That's the real question.
Bro, it cuts to
Look,
Torre. It cuts to Torre, and he's like, "This was the easy question. Like, I was getting into the harder shit after that. Like, that was the softball.
Right.
I lobbed that one up to him.
He did kind of tell on himself.
Bro, it's just like, bro, like, bro. That's the It's the arrogance of it, bro. It's a sickness. That's the thing. Like, I don't feel sorry for R. Kelly, but in a way, I feel sorry for R. Kelly because it's a sickness, bro. Like, I don't think that he was born. I don't think that when he was growing up, he was like, you know what I want to do when I grow up?
I wish I could fuck every girl. In the
Yeah,
world.
fuck every little girl.
Every
But, like,
little girl.
I don't think that he did that. But it's just like,
Yeah, that's crazy.
since it's happened, fuck you. But I don't know. It's weird.
It's
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 weird for me personally.
It's
And
strongly
then, like, the
disturbing.
mind control that he was trying to have on him. Like,
Oh yeah, no, because that's part of it. That's part of the dynamic. That's what they prey on.
This was
That's why I say
that's what this whole predator
I
thing is.
feel weird saying this on the YouTube.
It's all.
I'll say this on the podcast. I feel weird saying it on the YouTube, but like I really think that if some dude was gonna fucking rape a girl in the alley and the girl just went with it, that he would stop, bro.
Yeah,
I really
definitely.
think that they want.
Just stop.
It's the sickness of it that they want. They want that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like they
That's
don't.
some sick shit.
Yeah, I mean, this is just a theory. I obviously, hopefully, you're never in a situation in which you have to try it out. But like, I really think that if some dude was gonna fucking rape some girl, and she was like, "Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
take it. Just take it.
I think that his ass was fucking.
Yo,
I think he'd buckle under the pressure because he's
Like,
a fucking
he would-
coward.
he'd be
Because
like,
he's a
"What the
coward,
fuck?"
bro. He's a coward, bro. You can't put cowards in positions like that, man. They buckle under the pressure.
That's kind of weird. But I never thought about that. But that shit is weird. I know. Yeah, he wouldn't go.
I don't think so. I don't think he could do it. I don't think he could do it. I don't think he has the balls.
No.
Definitely no.
Whew.
Definitely no.
Oh my god, it's so much that happened.
There's so much in
on
this
all
topic.
6 episodes.
There's
Like, okay, so they talked about Sparkle and her niece. Like she felt like she wanted her niece was good enough.
Sparkle, for everyone who doesn't know, was one of the most outspoken people on the entire thing. She was in her bag.
Can we crack a joke though? I'm sorry.
Hey, don't ask me permission. My
Like,
answer is no.
she didn't like. She was attempting to cry. I didn't see not one tear. I know y'all didn't think the memes about that shit. Like, I didn't see not one tear.
You know I don't give a fuck about the memes. I hate memes with a passion.
You do?
I hate
That
memes
shit
so
funny
much.
as hell.
Bro,
I'm
like
sorry.
you're sitting there
I like
for 45
videos.
minutes. You're sitting there for 45 minutes trying to think of a really fire joke, and then you type it out. Like, all of my jokes it just happens out of nowhere. I'm really here just off the rip. And, like, fuck y'all niggas, bro. Like, fuck y'all niggas who are sitting here writing down jokes. Like, that's why, like, to be honest, like, I don't like comedies a lot. Like, I don't like comedy movies and shit like that a lot because, like, y'all had so long to write this joke. And I'm watching it right now, and it's not funny.
And it's really not even funny.
Bro, like, it's just, I find funnier, like, serious movies when they fuck up.
When they fuck up,
Yeah,
and,
like,
it gets real serious.
Yeah. Bro, it's like so serious. You're like, this is hilarious right now. Y'all really give a fuck and I don't care.
But I hate
Humans
when
being
comedians
humans.
play.
It's just funny.
I hate it when a comedian play a serious ass role. Like, are you really supposed to be funny right now?
Dramas are funny.
Dramas are funny. Hey, no, I fuck with thrillers, bro. That's
shit.
Jay. He be on my Netflix, bro.
Oh, bro.
I be watching all
Thrillers
the
are
I be watching all the
comedies.
thrillers and nature documentaries.
Hey, I just saw
Oh,
that new
man.
Halloween movie. That shit was fire.
When did you?
Yeah, it was fire. I know that's so off
Yeah.
topic.
Y'all seen
Hey,
Aquaman?
I was wondering. Hey, we already talked about Aquaman last
Fire.
I definitely need to see
I'm
that.
pushing it on y'all. That shit is crazy.
week.
Crazy though.
Fuck. There's so much to talk about on this fucking shit.
Man.
Okay, let's.